have been held. NASCAR comes to downtown Los Angeles and puts a quarter-mile racetrack right inside the LA Coliseum. And here we go. Let's take a ride around this little quarter-mile racetrack, the smallest track NASCAR has raced on since 1971. Tight turns at each end zone, straightaways that aren't quite straight. So far today in the qualifying events, most of them were reasonably calm. The last one was mayhem. And now, 23 cars will line up and compete for 150 green flag laps. Somewhere they've never raced before, in a car they've never raced before. This is the new NASCAR. So welcome to the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum on Fox. Mike Joy with Hall of Famer Tony Stewart, my regular partner Clint Boyer, and Kyle Busch was here earlier, but he had to leave. The door was open. Blake Shelton walked in. Welcome.
Hello. I can't believe this. This is unbelievable.
We can't believe it either. You saw that last chance qualifier. What'd you think?
I got here for the last 5 laps that would never end. And I know people at home may not have seen that, but this is the greatest race to ever bring kids to, because there's a wreck every lap on that qualifier.
Span on that race.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. This is already so much fun. It hasn't even started yet.
So I think I know this answer, but if you were out there on that racetrack, would you be a calculated driver, kamikaze driver? What kind of driver would old Blake be on there?
Well, based on what I saw in the qualifier, I know how to win this race, and that's just hit the gas. Don't check up for anybody. Just keep. I mean, nothing.
Run them all over.
There is no downside to just blowing through everybody. I just watched it happen. I swear. And side note, I don't know how long you're going to have me on here. It's nice to see that 14 car actually starting towards the front of the pack.
You mean the one these two guys used to drive?
Well, not so much this guy, but more like this guy. It's exciting to see it towards the front of the pack.
Surely you got a drink to chase after.
Tony, now we're going to have more than twice as many cars on track as we've had in any of these qualifying events.
It's going to look like we've got 60 cars of what we normally at a normal racetrack that we run with NASCAR, but 23 cars here on this small quarter-mile track is going to be full for sure.
You had to bump them to pass in the qualifying races. What about in the feature?
I think it's the same, principle applies. I think especially when you get down to the end of that thing, just like we saw in the last chance qualifier, if a caution comes out, you could be a half a track ahead. Clean slate. You better be out of the way, because the second place guy is going to run you over.
All right, you got a favorite?
You know what? I got to go with the champ. Why not? Got to go with the champ, number 5.
Kyle Larson it is.
Yeah.
Starting deep in the field. He's going to have some passing, get that elbows up, put the bumper to him, just like you said.
Yeah.
Floor it. That's what you said, right, Cowboy?
I mean, why not? Why not?
Keep your foot to the floor. I have no words. Jamie Little.
Well, one of those drivers who's kept his foot to the floor is Daniel Suarez, the lone driver from Mexico in the field. And Daniel, what a couple of days it's been for you. One of the fastest cars, you're starting 5th. How much fun has this event been for you? You've had so many fans that are here to support you in Los Angeles.
It's just super cool in every single direction that you look at it. Just very fortunate to be here with a fast race car. Everyone at Trackhouse Racing have done a tremendous job. Chevrolet, freeway insurance. But, the cherry on the cake is to have such amazing fans here. A lot of Hispanic fans, a lot of support. They're making me feel like home. So just very, very, very blessed to be here, and looking forward to put on a show for all of them.
Have a great race. Mike?
Well, Blake, we'd love to have you stay with us for the race, but we know you have, people to see and pedals to put
There's
before
a
and people to run over.
cold drink waiting for me downstairs, Mike. If my duties are done.
All right. Blake Shelton, thanks for joining us. The stars are out in mid-afternoon in Los Angeles as we're ready to race NASCAR style.